Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. Welcome to AlwaysForever Creations. My name is Stephanie, and if you are new, welcome. Be sure to subscribe. In today's video, I am going to be making some belly bands, and this is a part of a journal collection that I've been dreaming about for a couple of years, more than a couple of years. Wow, time goes by so fast. Anyway, but I recently have started working on them because I am participating in the Creepy 13 collaboration. Hashtag Creepy 13 is hosted by Toni at Toni's Witchy's Arts and Crafts. I will link her below. And I think that is all the intro things. Let's get crafting. Okay, I have this paper that I try to use all the time. Like I pull it out and I go, oh, I'm gonna use this, but it never ends up working out. It is a little flimsy. It's matte and it's soft and I don't know what it is, but I really like it, so I'm gonna use it as the base for my belly band. And if I need to stiffen it up after all the decorations on there, I can add a piece to the back and you're not gonna see it. But it just like, I wish you guys can feel it. It's like, it's soft, like velvety soft, but it's not fuzzy. So I'm gonna chop this down into 3 pieces. Well, no, not the whole thing. I'm gonna chop off 3 pieces that are about 2 inches thick. That should do my cutting board. What is this called? Paper trimmer is right here. Okay, I did not talk about the journal collection. If you're new, I am making a journal collection based off the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark books. My son and stepdad like inadvertently dumped coffee grounds all over them, and so they were old. They were old books. They were my brother's and mine when we were little. So, yeah. So they were kind of just falling apart after all that. So figure. I love those books growing up, so making these journals has been so fun. I wanted to do this since like 2020. Okay. I've organized by books. So we're gonna do 3, 1 for each book. I also have some other things that I'll explain. Okay. I guess we'll start with book 1. They're all going to kind of have the same formula to do this. Yeah. Okay. I'm not super sure where to start. Okay. So recently I've been doing a lot of like crafting my clutter is what I like to call it. Just like the things that accumulate on the desk that don't necessarily have a specific home to go to. I just randomly start playing with and crafting with them. So in like usually it's very mismatchy, very funky. It doesn't make sense, but it's fun to just kind of put the pieces together and gradually build. So this is kind of that because I have these pieces that I had to cut out. Like for this one, I just wanted this piece and I got 2 of them and I only needed 1. So I have him still. And then he came with all these other pieces, and then the cats I used for a birthday card. But again, I didn't need all of them, but they wouldn't let me just cut out what I needed. So I'll link that birthday card below. the kitty one. It's a fun one. It's super cute. Then I have some Tim Holtz labels here. I wanted to use the red ones, I think. So pull some of these out so we can start just doing little collages through here, kind of like a snippet roll, which I guess it could kind of be used like that too. I was thinking I was going to use them as belly bands, but you never know. Oh my gosh, it's so tiny. That is so tiny. Okay, is that enough to play with? Then I also pulled out splatter stamp and spider web stamp. Can you guys see that? Oh, I have an Etsy notification on. There we go. Okay. And then I also have some red inks. Okay. Have I bored you guys now with all that chattering? Okay, I have 3 different ones. Oh no, this is the same. Nope, this one's different. This one is upside down because you have a man playing the flute. I figure I can use these pieces on here because they're black and white. You know, there's more like more gray, creamy tones in the scary story books, but we'll make it work. I must have used one of these. Oh, no. Okay, I'm good. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah. We'll just do this. This works. Okay. Most of it will probably get covered up. I do want the background to be seen, so it's not going to be like solidly placed because I love this background paper. Okay, let's get some glue. I'm just gonna, oh, my chair's noisy. I'm just going to confidently glue these down. How are all of you? I actually have a story to tell you, and it's a little disturbing. So perfect for Creepy 13. But anyway, I hope you guys are well. I'm sorry. I hope you guys are well and happy and healthy and all is going good for you. Okay, I guess I can't glue and talk. Wow. So the other day, I don't know what my dog was thinking, but my kids have this 3-foot rubber green snake, and he started eating the snake, and I did not notice what he was doing until it was halfway down his throat. And I am not exaggerating. It was scary. I don't know what he was thinking. And I grabbed the snake and pulled it out of him. It was so gross. Sorry if that is too graphic for some. I apologize. But yes, I was freaking out. And I had to throw the snake away. And I feel so bad because it's like one of my kids' favorites toys to play with. They don't play with it very well. They usually like whipping it around and then accidentally hit someone and actually really hurts. But yeah, I don't know. He used to like steal my son's stuffed animals, and he would like to chew up wood blocks, but he hasn't done any of that in years. So I don't know what he thought that snake was to make him go and try to eat it. But yeah, it was gross and a little scary. He's okay. After I pulled it out of him, I was like, oh my gosh, did I do damage to him now that I, pulled this out of him? And my husband wasn't home, and I told him all this after the fact, and he was cracking up. And I was like, he could be really hurt. And my husband's like, he's fine. He's like walking around acting normal. Like, he's okay. So, but yeah. It was traumatizing. I guess only for me, nobody else, but okay, got the first layer down. All right, I am gonna not use this guy. I'm gonna save this guy. I'm going to use him to make my brother's birthday card next year because I made his this year. I didn't make his on camera. I just put a picture of it. Okay, here it is. Yeah, so I made my grandpa's birthday card on camera, and then I just showed a picture of this afterwards because I use this kind of same technique. But yeah, I'm going to use this in his birthday card next year in a different way, kind of. Well, in a different way, yes. So that's what I'm gonna do. This needs to be sent out soon, but I'm actually early on this one, but late on other ones, so of course. So yes, he's being saved. Sorry, I'm talking a lot and not crafting, and then I'll be sitting here crafting and not talking. Okay, how do we want to do these? Put you there, put you there. You can go down here. Okay. Actually, let's put you up here. Put you here. I didn't ink those. I should maybe ink some of these. We don't want the same. There we go. We don't want the same image on the same. What am I trying to say? I don't know. Okay. On the same belly band. Okay. And then the storybook images will go over the top. I do have to cut those out. Maybe I should get some of the words to go in the background. Okay. I feel like I was doing a really good job of getting 3 videos in a week, and now I'm back down to 2. It's hard to keep up. And my daughter is awake. It's too early. My kids are not adjusting to the sun coming up earlier. And I'm like, it's still sleep time. They're like, no, the sun is up. It's not. So, need them to learn how to tell time, I guess. Okay, my daughter calmed down a little bit. Hopefully it lasts. Did kind of prep my images from the book that I want to use. I guess first I need to decide do I want to get a cat on here? I think I'm gonna do without the cats on these because they're already getting kind of full, and the images I put on I feel like are gonna be really covered up. So it can come off the thing too. So, because there are no rules. Okay, we'll do that. And do we need some words down here? We can certainly put some. Okay, I can get on board. I think I'm gonna ink the words, not the images, just to kind of make them a little different from each other. Okay. I'm gonna finish, whoa! I'm going to finish one right now. Hopefully I can get to more, but just in case, I have to end this video because of children waking up and getting loud. At least you can see one from start to finish, and then I'll put in pictures of the other two when I'm done with them. So I think that's the way I'm gonna have to approach this, at least for the time being, unless something changes. Okay, I don't remember how I had this. I think this was gonna go here. Okay. Yep, there she goes again. I don't think I put that over enough. Oh well, that's okay. It works. There are no rules. Although I think there are people out there who tell you there are. There aren't. I think people just try to help by giving, like, here's a formula to help you with your collaging. But you can do whatever you want. Okay. Now what? All right, this is book number 3. Don't think I'm gonna use these pieces. Let's put on some labels. Bring that red in. And then we can stamp on top. Does it need more labeling? Put that tiny one. It's so small, it's so funny. Who's gonna write in that? I really like how this is turning out. And if I wanted to, you know, I can like cut this chunk, cut this chunk, cut this chunk to use for something else too. And this is also way too tall to go in like fully. So parts of it are gonna be cut off anyway, but That's the fun part, to kind of see what you can get. Okay. Yeah, because the journals are only going to be 9 inches tall and the pages in them are only going to be 8.5 inches tall. So I don't know how tall this is. Maybe I should have measured that, but let's see. Is it important? It is 10 inches tall. So if I have to cut 1.5 inches off, I don't know. Oh well, I don't care. I will figure it out. That will be future Stephanie's problem. Okay, let's put on, okay. I'm kind of struggling with my ink colors. Okay, so I did some swatching to kind of figure out which red I wanted to use in the books. Now I think I can use any of these. It would be fine. And maybe I will use all of them. But I am struggling with these two because I don't see a difference. This is Festive Berries. This is Candied Apple. And I'm struggling to kind of see the difference between them. So, I don't know. Do you guys see a difference? Is it me? Like, I don't know. So, yeah. I'm struggling with that. I am gonna start with Lumberjack Plaid, I think. Should I put paper under this for easier cleanup? Just in case I go off. And let's see. Okay, I like that. That's a good red color. I do really like that. Do we want some spider webs? I think I should have put the spider webs on the back round before I put anything over it. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay. Yeah, that would have been cool to kind of have done before I put the other stuff on. Well, now I know. Okay. Oh, I think this is done. I can call this one done. I like it. And I'm gonna make the other one similar. My daughter's kind of content right now, so we can keep going if I can figure out something to say to you guys. I am not a good conversationalist. I am not a social butterfly, sorry. I think these are too big. To kind of have, well, let's put some of the spiderweb stamp down now while we can. Just in some areas. Even though most of those areas probably be covered up. can, let's see. Okay, my daughter is crying again. Ooh, that is so cool. I like it just like that. But we need to put these pieces on because they're the stars. Okay. Sorry, I don't think I'm in frame. It's a little long. Okay, can do that, and then maybe a little piece here. There's a lot more open space on this one. Then I'll put this that way. Yes. Good. Okay, I'm gonna pick these up. Okay, that is going to be as far as I am going to be able to get today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel inspired and motivated and you get some good crafting time in today. I really like how these turned out. I'm very happy, and just another element to go in these journals that someday will hopefully be a thing. And I will finish this one up and pop a picture in at the very, very end. Again, this is for the Creepy 13 collaboration. If you want to see what other people are doing for Creepy 13, you can always click on the hashtag. And it will be down in the description box below. But I think that's it. If you are new and still here, I hope you will consider subscribing. And let's get together again soon.